So with the bearings removed, you can still see the grease is in still okay shape. This is the outermost side of the bearing that goes to the hub wheel side. I'm going to flip this over and you're going to see a difference in the grease color. So this is the inside, and you can see a difference in the grease color. Also, what I wanted to show you right off the bat was a little bluing on that race. So there was definitely heat buildup on the inside of the bearing slash closest to the transmission transaxle. So I'm going to get the bearings out and get the races, the outer races cleaned up. Now I do not have the outer race anymore because that's what gets stuck onto the hub when you pull the hub out or press the hub out, and that was an absolute emotional removal with a angle grinder to grind the slot off, and the professional used a air chisel to remove the stinking outer race. That was not something I was prepared to watch go down, but he's a professional, and that's why I went to the shop. So again, the outer, almost good grease left, but definitely got some heat going on the inside. Let's get these out and see what the outer races look like. Not much difference between the inner, excuse me, this is the inner. So they got maybe a little more bluing, but not much. This is the inner side again. This would be the outer side, but really no obvious damage, pitting or spalling or anything. The balls may be a little darker on the inside due to the black heated grease, if you will, and maybe a little more bluing, but we've got another bearing and we'll check, see if we have some damage on it. I'm gonna warm you up here between the left side and right side bearings. Now these are the inner races of each side. This is the right side bearing, inner race. I cleaned these up much better for you to get a look at, and you can see nice shiny bearing races reflecting the light. Very little imperfections at all as I rotate this around. I'm warming you up because I did find something. So here is the inner race for the left side, which was the problem child bearing. Now you can see in comparison, it does not reflect the light as well, meaning that there are imperfections in this left side bearing surface, and there's very minor pitting in there. Pronunciation hard, sorry. The pitting is an indication of wear, obviously. Captain Obvious, I know, sorry. So just wanted to give you a little indication what minor wear looks like. And I'm trying not to chuckle because sweet baby Jesus, we've got an issue. We've got a problem, Houston. Well, very quickly in between the hot water tank turning on, so basically taking just a gentle brush here and brushing off the old corrosion. I'm going to put a little bit of high temp anti-seize on here. Roast me in the comments, but I feel like I'm going to be taking this apart again someday, maybe from the drive shaft inner, but it's going to be a lot of torque out here, so we'll see how willing I'll be able, or willing to disassemble from the outside. Also, what I wanted to show you here was the wheel speed sensor, right? It's just plastic. Goes down in this little hole right here. It's 5mm bolt, but what I really wanted to show you is how this joker will get sheared off if you forget. Sorry, I'm trying to do this one-handed. It goes down into this little hole right here. If I can get it to seat in there. So there she is. So that's fully seated, and if you try to push this bearing out, or successful to push that bearing out, it'll shear that off and you'll be buying a new sensor. So with that, let's continue to assemble. This is what I owed y'all. I tried to do it with inside lighting, but this is natural lighting. So you can see where the outer race of that left rear bearing, the inside ball spalled. You can see it right there pretty stinking good. So that's why I wanted to show y'all. The video got cut out on the first go around, but that's what was causing the howling. I know it didn't come out really well in the video, but I tell you, it's very noticeable when you drive the car, no lie. And the wheel did have a little bit of shake, but not much. It was just that howl, and it changed pitch and intensity with speed. So i.e. the vibration frequency change with speed. So with that, that's why we changed the rears, and for giggles we just did the fronts. And with that, in the other video I promised more Go Faster parts, so we're gonna put more stuff on. See you then. Out. Well, left and right side are in. So as far as donkey paint is concerned, there was very little difference from the control arm installation versus the ball joints, right? So the left side, I had the ball joints off. It was kind of a pain in the ass, to be honest with you, getting the bottom one in, and the octopus of just sliding the drive shaft through the hole. I temporarily installed the old nut here to hold that in while I was finagling and moving all the rest of the control arms to get in there. The right side, sliding the hub assembly into the bottom of the coilover or your shock assembly on the right side went so much easier than on the left. I know there's a little gap there. We'll get that straightened around. The left side was a little cantankerous, didn't want to slide in, so I had to bang on it a little bit with supporting it from the bottom with the jack, and so that seemed to improve its attitude and got it to slide on there. So here's standard installation. I have my bolts pre-marked. You can see the concentric bolts here. There you go. I got this side in. I'll match up the other one, at least to get me to the alignment shop so that they can finalize the alignment. Hopefully the fronts have remained the same. It will be interesting to see if the fronts moved, so it'll be a good experiment, see what happened with a couple of track days. With that, let's continue to get everything tightened up and take it for a test drive. So here she sits on the ground again, all put back together, and the wheel nuts torqued. So oddity, I wish I would have had my earbuds in. But so we're going to try to get some track footage here. It was so hot this summer that a PCA has allowed us to have our windows up and air conditioning on. So hopefully I'll get a chance to talk and narrate a little bit. So I'm going out here in Group 4. My tire pressures here at Barber, I've got 25 on the left and 26 on the right. Alright, that's my bud. So we'll stay track left. I don't see anybody coming. Oh, I need to get traction control off. There we go. We're using our turn signals to 45.
coilovers really help mid-corner oversteer right there.